Lecture I'll be teaching you about another theory that is related to the covalent bond, and that theory is known as Valence Shell Electron Repulsion theory. Now this theory explains us the structure of the covalent bonding. It was discovered by Sidgwick and Powell in 1940. Now, when we are talking about the structure, we know that there are two kinds of pairs present in a molecule. Now, these two kinds of structures can be a bond pair or whether a lone pair. Now, bond pair is a pair between the unpaired electron. Just suppose when we are talking about the hydrogen, this is one molecule of hydrogen, this is another molecule of hydrogen. Now, we know that hydrogen has one electron, so this is one electron, this is one electron. Now the pair between or the bond between these two will be known as bond pair. So it will make it H2. But when we are talking about the lone pair, we should be known that the lone pair is already existing pair. Just suppose N, nitrogen. Now we know that in the valence orbit, nitrogen has 5 electrons. So we will make the proper configuration of that. First we will place 1 electron here. We have 5 electrons. Keep that in mind. So 1 electron, then 2 electron, then 3 electron, then 4 electron. Now after placing all electrons at 90-degree angle, we have 1 electron axis. Now that electron will be repeated and will be placed with the first existing electron. Now this pair of the electron is known as lone pair. So be that clear in your mind that the lone pair and bond pair are two different things. Or let me just draw that. This is called the bond pair and this is called the lone pair. Then after that, let me show you by an example as I told you in the nitrogen. Now this will be the bond pair of the nitrogen as it is connected with the hydrogen, and here we have one lone pair as I told you that the nitrogen has 5 electrons in the valence orbit. So this is the structure of the ammonia, and in a molecule we can identify bond and lone pair like that. After that, relations. Now we know that how many bonds are there? First is called lone pair and second is called bond pair. Now when we are talking about the relation, we should be known that most of the molecule can have 2 lone pairs in their outermost shell, can have 1 lone pair in their outermost shell. They can also have 1 bond in their outermost shell, or we can say that it can have 3 bonds in their outermost shell. That depends. So when we are talking about the 2 lone pair, we will say that their relation is lone pair relation. When we are talking about the relation between the lone pair and bond pair, we will say that it's lone pair bond pair relation. After that, here's the bond pair and bond pair relation. Now what does it mean by the relation? Relations mean the angle between them. What will be the angle between them? So that should be clear in your mind that the lone pair has the most energy as compared to the lone pair and bond pair and bond pair. Now the bond length of that molecule would be equal. Energy will be equal like the total energy. But the bond energy would be different. Now effects of the lone pair on the angle of that. So the lone pair plays a great role in the repulsion. So due to the repulsion, there's an effect on the bonding of that electron. Just suppose that we have methane, carbon, hydrogen. This is the structure of that methane. And then again hydrogen. So here we don't have any lone pair. All we have is bond pair. So we'll say that here is the bond-bond relation and there is no repulsive forces. It is a tetrahedron, kite-shaped. So we'll say that the angle between them is 109.5. But it is also tetrahedron. The nitrogen, ammonia, that is also tetrahedron, but irregular tetrahedron, because here we have lone pair. So lone pair affects like that. Lone pair is the extension. Lone pair gives extension because it has higher energy. So in this condition, the angle between will be different. Now when we have one lone pair, the angle between them would be 107. Again another example. Second example is of H2O. Now here we have two lone pairs, more extension. So angle between hydrogen bond pair would be 104. Two lone pairs, higher energy, more irregular shape, but that shape is different. For today's lecture, I hope that valence shell electron repulsion theory is now clear to you all. Thank you.